What's up, everyone?
Oh, there we go. Okay, we are live on Crypto Patrick's channel from this phone. We're live on Facebook from that phone. Let's fix this thing. Oh, shit. Might work. There we go. There we go. Now we're better.
Cool.
Yo, what's up, Glenn Myers?
Yo, what's up, guys? Crypto Patrick's channel. What's up, Enrico Gus? We got
What's up, guys?
Enrico Gus on here. We're gonna do a live stream today. What up, Elliot Webb? What's good with you, buddy? How you doing?
Yo, what's up, Elliot?
How you guys doing out there? We're gonna get into a live stream in a minute here. We're just kind of getting warmed up over here. How you guys all doing out there? Did you guys see that any of the videos coming out where you're gonna be able to spend fiat money on crypto on Bittrex? Yeah, what's going on, Elliot? How you doing, man? Hashflare versus Genesis. All right, we'll get into that. And we're gonna talk about Hashflare versus Genesis versus Bitclub and why we like Bitclub the best.
Jesse says,
but we're all doing Genesis. Me and him are both in Genesis right now.
Maniac, son. What's up, Luca? What's up, Corey?
Yeah, we got you on a tripod. Hold on.
Damn, Corey's been in the hospital.
There we go. Okay. Yeah, what's going down with you, Elliot? How you doing, buddy?
Let's wait for to see if a few more people get on.
Yeah, we're gonna
YouTube here.
We're gonna let this build for a minute, and then we're gonna get into it.
And then, yeah, we're gonna talk about some more important stuff that you need to be aware of when you start accumulating all these cryptocurrency assets, and you know what the market might do in 2018, and how you can position yourself and prepare yourself to pay off your house, buy a new car, pay off your student loan debt, all in one freaking click of a button. How can you there's certain things that you're gonna need to set up in order to do this. If you're following my trainings about building residual income and racking up thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars worth of cryptocurrency, there may be a time in 2018, if the market repeats itself, if history repeats itself and the market does what it's done after every major crash, we may see where, if you're sitting on a $5,000 or $10,000 portfolio right now, there may be a small window of time in 2018 where all of a sudden your $5,000 or $10,000 or $15,000 portfolio is worth like 140 or 150,000. Or if you're on a portfolio of like 50 or 60 grand right now, while the market's down, there may be a time where you're worth like $500,000 or 600,000 or maybe even over $1 million. We don't really know how high it's going to go. All we know is that if history repeats itself, we're going to expect another extremely high volatile move in the market to shoot way up at some point in 2018 as the next wave of investors comes into cryptocurrency. And when this happens, if you're one of those people who is looking to use these profits to buy a house, pay off your student loan debt, pay off your car payments or whatever it is, pay off whatever it is that you need to pay off, you need to make sure that you are verified at the highest tiers in all the exchanges that allow you to convert cryptocurrency into USD into your bank. So for example, if you have, if you've got a mortgage with your bank and you're just barely scraping by trying to pay that mortgage, but you're sitting on this cryptocurrency portfolio and all of a sudden the market shoots back up and you're sitting on enough money or enough value of cryptocurrency to pay off that mortgage, if you're not verified on your exchange to be able to exchange that full amount in one click of a button, you may all of a sudden realize, oh shit, I have enough cryptocurrency to pay off my mortgage. How do I send this into my bank? And next thing you know, you're fumbling around trying to go through the verification process so that you can do that exchange. But then by the time the verification process is over, what if the market crashes down?
Yeah.
So you need to get verified in Coinbase. You want to get verified. I looked into BitBay is another one that you can get verified where you can exchange into your bank. You can sell cryptocurrency to Pesa and then exchange into your bank. So you're probably going to want to have multiple exchanges linked up to your bank account so that when the time comes, if that is your goal to pay off a mortgage or pay off a bunch of debt, you need to be able to exchange the largest amounts possible in one click of a button.
Exactly.
So position yourself and prepare yourself for all that.
And one thing I want to tell you guys is right now, like the market has gone up a little bit. We've seen like Bitcoin kind of stable off, like with Binance, like it's been at like 390 billion. My prediction from all these people I've been researching and listening to is the market will probably hit 1.5 to 2 trillion at the end of the year. And if that happens, we're going to see a 10x on all these top utility coins that are useful, and all the coins that basically have a good use, not ones that are just pump and dumps like BitConnect. And that's why I'm thinking that if you guys are watching this channel right now and you want to get you don't really know where crypto is going to go. You think it's volatile. It's gone up and down. A lot of people are like, I put my life savings in Tron and I lost it. It's like Tron's not over with. It's only at like 70 cents right now. And it's been at like, or it's at 7 cents, and it's gone up to 30. It's gone up to 30 cents. So, at the end of the year, we hit like 50 cents on Tron. We start hitting if Bitcoin hits like a $30,000, $40,000, if the market cap gets like 2 trillion or 1.5 trillion, it goes past that mark. We're still in the Lunar New Year right now, where it's coming out, where all these people in China took their money out for the last, and it starts on the 16th of February, and then it ends at the end of this month. And usually around tax season is when, like, the last 3 years, they've seen all, like, with cryptocurrency, we've seen it, like, big gains happen, like, historically. So, like, what we're going to show you guys is how to mine Bitcoin and how to make money, where you can, me and him were both on Genesis. He got me into Genesis, and I started mining Dash coin. I didn't even start out mining Bitcoin or anything else. I just started with Dash, and Dash became really profitable for me because I took that money and sent it over to Bittrex, and then bought Ripple, and then I bought other coins that weren't Bitcoin, that didn't have a big fee attached to them. Because when I tried to use my Bitcoin for my Jax wallet, there was like the $40 fee on there, and I couldn't believe it. And then me and him both switched over and started mining Litecoin. But with Bitclub Network, we've been mining Bitcoin on there, and he's made almost over 20 Bitcoins on one account. He's got 2 founder positions. Another one, he's made like 4 or 5 Bitcoins. We went to a Bitcoin meeting, or Bitclub meeting last weekend with all the founders of Bitclub, and they were showing how if you have 2 founders positions, you can mine 10 Bitcoin in 5 years. And if you times that by $30,000, if it hits at the end of the year, if Bitcoin hits this 40,000 mark that a lot of people are predicting, the market comes up. We could all be super rich off this and other coins. So that's why we talk about it all the time. Will you trade on platforms but yeah, that's one thing I want to get into, and Sean's been into it, right? Sean's going to show you a little bit about his account right now and kind of tell him how you got into Bitclub and why you think it's better than Genesis and hashflare. And
okay, so basically what I do
Bitcoins,
on here,
exactly.
What I do on here is I create multiple streams of residual Bitcoin. So I'm getting paid in Bitcoin from building mining companies. And what I do is I go into these and I just dissect their marketing plans. I dissect their systems, and I figure out which ones. First, I try to figure out which ones are legit and which ones are actually mining Bitcoin, because most of the ones that say they mine Bitcoin are fake. So first, you got to identify which ones actually mine Bitcoin, because the ones that really mine Bitcoin are probably going to be around for years and years and years to come. And then I figure out which ones have the highest paying marketing plans. And I've joined multiple different mining companies, and still to this day, the highest paying one by far is Bitclub Network. If you build this thing the way that we teach, you can just make thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars over and over again in residual income. I'm at a point where it's doing over $10,000 a month every month for me. And I'm not even at the highest rank in that program right now. Like, I know people in that company that are driving around in Lamborghinis that say Bitclub Network on it. And you never see people driving around in a Lamborghini that says Genesis Mining or Hashflare, because those programs do not allow for the kind of earning potential that a system like Bitclub allows for, because of their binary tree compensation plan.
Let me jump in real quick and add that with Bitclub Network, you can go on blockchain.info and you can see that they mine consistently 1.5 to 4% of the world's Bitcoin. You don't see Genesis, you don't see Hashflare. So they're mining the most Bitcoin, guys. That's why we're in this program. You get a rig hooked up in your name, and then you can compound your earnings instead of taking all your earnings out, and join more 1,000-day mining pools off an original $600 investment that you do. So basically, your one investment, you mine Bitcoin for life, and then you can start investing in all these other altcoins, and it's less risky than spending your own money all the time. And that's what Sean does. That's what I've noticed. I've took notes on what he's done and how he makes all this money and gets to go wherever he wants in the world now. And he's only been doing this like 13, 14 months of here. And basically, with compounding and being able to keep up with the difficulty of Bitcoin mining, because with all these people coming in and trying to mine Bitcoin, when you join a mining pool, what Bitclub Network does, they mean that instead of taking out your commissions, you can actually repurchase back into more mining shares of 1,000-day contracts. So you'll have all these 1,000-day mining contracts where you can get into, there's like 3 different pools. There's pool 1, 2, and 3, and then there's a founder position. And if you get 2 founders, that's when you can make that 10 Bitcoin. And you can work your way up there off an original investment if you do 100% compounding. That's what Sean does. He does it with 2 accounts almost right now. And I've seen that this is the best way to mine and make money. And Sean, you can kind of get into that before we show you right now.
Yeah, so I'll show you like I'll show you where I started right now, and I can kind of show you like how I started with a one-time.
I'll hold this one.
$500 investment. You can just leave that one actually.
Okay. People seen it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll show you basically like how I started with a $500 investment into something that's paying me over $10,000 every single month now. All right, so that was the mining pool that I started with right there. So that was back in 2016. You know, I paid $500, and then I paid $99 for a lifetime membership. So it's a total of $600 to get started with this program.
And right now it's Bitcoin Cash as you pay.
And yeah, they recently switched it to Bitcoin Cash to eliminate the fees that people were paying with Bitcoin. But with this program, is they have this compounding strategy on here where you can customize it, and I'll show you what that looks like on here.
Read this real quick too. Bitcoin Cash for invoices.
Yeah, so they only use Bitcoin Cash now. So to get in this thing, you have to use Bitcoin Cash.
And you can use that from Exodus wallet. You guys, they have Shapeshift on there. So if you download the Exodus wallet, it's right there, Exodus. Or you can use
Exodus
or Coinbase.
So like for example, if you guys have the Exodus wallet and you have Bitcoin on it like this one, you can go to the exchange, and I can exchange it for Bitcoin Cash right there using Shapeshift, and it's all done automatically through this wallet. So what I did with this share, this $500 share, is I put it on 100% compound, like I'm showing you right here.
After you bought
After I bought a $500 share, I put it on 100% compound. And if you see all these down here, all these right here, these are all contracts that got renewed from my one-time $500 investment. So I'm constantly renewing new contracts so that this thing pays me out indefinitely and it never runs out. And then that qualified me for the next mining pool.
How many days did it take to get up to that one?
Well, this one was 400 days ago. I started in June of 2016. So you can see right there, the first one I got, that was the date right there is 6/14/2016. That's June.
Yeah.
So that's when I first started. That was my first share. And I've been, compounding, and I compounded my way into the third share, which now I'm a founding member, which opened up a whole bunch of more earning potential.
Got to welcome so you can see it.
It opened up a bunch of higher earning potential within their binary tree. So basically, when you come in as a founding member in this thing, it just means that you have one of each pool.
And you're mining Bitcoin. Guys.
Yeah, so these are Bitcoin mining contracts here. Now, you do have the option. You can come in as a $5,000 founding member with a GPU pool, and it'll mine Ethereum, Ethereum Classic, Zcash, and Monero. You can also get a $1,000 GPU pool, and you can compound these as well.
Let's take a look at some of your earnings.
So this is from a one-time $500 investment. Right there, you can see my Bitcoin just from mining. This is from mining alone.
So 1.4.
1.45827 Bitcoin. Now, I've earned a lot more than that. I've withdrawn over 20 Bitcoins from this program because, aside from being able to get paid from the mining, you have the option to build a network.
Be an entrepreneur.
Yeah, so I'm a networker. I build networks.
And anyone can do it. How many people do you teach to do that, Joe?
There's thousands and thousands of people that I've taught how to do this on my YouTube channel. But these are this is a public record here of different payouts that I get all throughout the day on autopilot because I built a network in this company.
And some of them are like $200, $400. How much have you woken up to?
Sometimes I'll go to sleep and wake up the next morning and there'll be like $1,000 worth of Bitcoin on this account.
And how often does that happen?
Very often. You can do the math on 20 Bitcoins and with what Bitcoin's been trading for over the past 6 months or so.
We'll keep going here. Do people more? I'll scroll through it.
But I have over 400 pages of payouts, a record of 400 pages of payouts from this company. And even if I just decide to not do anything else with this program, I'm still earning this money whether I like it or not because the network has already been built.
I don't think I'll do this. Just keep talking about it.
McLovin says, I have one $500 pool and about to buy 2 more.
Exactly.
Yeah, I've got 2 founding member positions, and then I just started a 3rd position with another $500 pool.
Yeah, and so you guys, I just got into the $500 pool, and yeah, I think it's perfect. You can compound right there. If you can get in higher, great. You can make a lot more. But Sean's got 2 founders. What are you doing with your other founders, Sean? Explain to them why you have 2 accounts.
Basically, what I did is,
so I have 500 pool on each.
I signed up. I signed up a top position.
He's part of the network already.
Yeah. So I've got a top position here, and I'm showing it on my Facebook.
Here, let me turn the camera so you guys can see.
But see, this is my top position here. This is a founding member position. This is a pro builder founding member position right there.
We got a couple questions on here. Wish my marketing network was on par like you guys. Hey, this guy got 2 founder positions, Sean.
Nice.
Or 2 founder position. He wants to know if he's in every pool.
If you have a founding member position, then yeah, you're in all 3 pools. Of the Bitcoin.
I have 500 pool on each of the 3 accounts.
Oh, okay. If you have a 500 pool on each of 3 accounts, what you'd want to do is put them all on 100% compound and compound them into founding member positions.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. So you can see over here, like I have.
My first pool starts in a week.
Okay, cool. So yeah, just compound everything.
Yeah, compound everything.
So what I did is, here's my second founding member position.
This is the second.
This is Sean Team 2.
Where does it say Sean Team 2? Oh, right there, yeah.
So what I'm doing is I'm building out multiple positions. I'm creating multiple streams of income within one program because they allow for this. And then I just started a 3rd one.
Should I film my top or bottom 2 accounts first?
What do you say?
Film my top or bottom 2 accounts first.
Well, if you already have all 3 active, put them all on 100% repurchase and get them all to founding members as soon as possible.
Does that make sense? Yeah, he's got it. Okay, let's go over this.
So that's Sean Team 3. So I've got 3 positions that I'm active right now, and this one's going to be compounding into a founding member as well.
So you want to compound, guys, all you guys watching this right now.
And look, there's already people in this network that are starting to build out. So
remember, they're accepting Bitcoin Cash now, guys. It's going to be way cheaper. It's like 11 cents as a fee.
Yeah, so I just did my withdrawal. This is I just withdrew 0.125 Bitcoin this morning from my Bitcoin balance, and now they just switched over to Bitcoin Cash. There's my withdrawal from this morning.
Where is it?
For 0.125 Bitcoin.
Okay.
And now I also when you come over here, you switch over to Bitcoin Cash. And now I'm starting to earn money on Bitcoin Cash because they just switched it over. So I already did a Bitcoin Cash withdrawal this morning for 0.11, and I just got another $200 pay cycle between that time and when we're filming this video right here.
And then you can convert that Bitcoin Cash to your BitPay debit card instantly.
If BitPay supports it, I haven't.
But you can shapeshift.
But you could shapeshift it in the Jax wallet or in the Exodus wallet, or go onto any exchange and just exchange it to Bitcoin or Litecoin or whatever you want. So
yeah, super easy, guys. Super easy. Do people get in your network by invite, or that means I have to?
Yeah, you have to be invited, and there's a link in the description of this video to join this network.
Yeah, so if you guys want to join the network, the link is in the description. But we're just showing you what to do for all you people that already have BitClub memberships. Just remember to compound. Besides that, build your network a little bit too. That's always a good idea. It's an extra. You don't have to, but
I'm gonna answer a few questions on here. 1 second.
All right, I'm gonna show you guys a couple things on here too.
All right, we got.
All right, so
questions. Corey's been sick in the hospital. Hope says, "What does the tattoo on your hand mean?" That is symbolic for the pineal gland. It's the mechanism inside the human brain in which the consciousness incarnates into the avatar.
Show them the Bitcoin. Show them the Bitcoin thing on your finger.
I have a Bitcoin tattoo on my finger too.
Let's see, Bitcoin. All right, so where's your all-time Bitcoin summary?
Jesse says, figure out what kind of vehicle you're gonna buy. My next one, I might do the Forerunner. I like the Forerunners.
All right, guys. So we're gonna talk more about the founder. Go to your all-time summary real quick. We can show them because we didn't show them that.
This is for my top position.
Explain it real quick.
That's my withdrawal from my top position, 18.9485 Bitcoin.
18 Bitcoins, guys. And how long have you been in this one?
Since June of 2016.
So 18 Bitcoin right there, guys. You guys can do the math.
What's up, Justin? Jesse says I wouldn't call it a crash, just a downtrend. Yeah, a downtrend.
All right, I'll talk real quick too.
Hope says Tron is 3 cents, not 7.
Yeah, I know.
What's up, Pesco? What's up, Mikey?
What was that? I thought it was
Michael?
up to 7.
What's up, Jacob?
All right, guys, I'm
Jesse
getting back
says,
on
do
here.
y'all ever day trade? I'm not much of a day trader.
Might have missed it. Do you LITECOIN? Do you do LITECOIN on Bitclub? Me and Sean both mine LITECOIN, but on Genesis, and they're out of contracts right now.
Yeah,
so
Bitclub as of right now, the only coins we're mining with them are Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ethereum Classic, Zcash, and Monero. But who knows? They might add LITECOIN in the future. I know a lot of other mining companies plan to add LITECOIN, and there's LITECOIN debit cards coming out.
Yeah,
so
LightPay.
I'm sure we're going to see a lot more opportunities to earn LITECOIN in 2018.
But right now, Bitcoin is very profitable to mine. So all these companies are all set up to mine it. That's why mining through Bitclub network is very profitable. Yes, Genesis, bit of a wait. Okay, so the difference between Genesis and the hashflare and everything is they're very low paying compared to Bitclub because you're buying hash power and you're not repurchasing back into the mining pool to get up to that Bitcoin difficulty that always is increasing. Sean, will you talk a little bit about that?
Okay, so Genesis and hashflare are what we call cloud mining companies, which means that you're purchasing hash power. And when you purchase hash power, as the mining difficulty increases, the hash power that you bought will not pay you out the same amount 2 or 3 or 4 months from now, because as the mining difficulty increases, it requires more hash power to generate the same kind of profits that you would get when you first started. So you have the option to do referrals and bump up your hash power. However, Genesis and hashflare have very, very low paying referral programs. So if you're going to be doing referrals, if you're going to put in all that effort and work to do referral marketing, do it for one that's going to pay you a shitload of money, like Bitclub Network.
And the
that's why I put more energy into building something like Bitclub, because they straight up pay me like way more freaking money.
And they're mining more of the world's Bitcoin, wouldn't you say? And you're repurchasing.
Yeah, and I like how they have their repurchase rule, how you can customize it and set it up completely on autopilot. If you just want to, compound half the profits, you can set that up. If you want to compound a quarter of the profits, you can set that up. If you can switch it.
And you get the mining thing hooked up in your name, they'll send it to you in the mail. Like it's actually
and Bitclub's not a cloud mining company. See, they're a company where when you invest with them, when you join their mining pool, you're actually buying mining hardware, and then you own that mining hardware. Like, they take your money, they buy mining hardware, they set it up in their warehouse, and then they assign your name to that hardware because you own it. And then if you wanted a refund, if you say, I no longer want to be part of Bitclub, I want a refund, they'll actually mail you the mining hardware to your address. So that's the difference between a cloud mining company and a company like Bitclub.
And I'm going to have Sean explain one thing to you guys about when you repurchase and your mining hardware runs out, what does the new repurchase do compared to like Genesis and these other ones?
Explain when you get a cloud mining contract, in the terms and conditions, it will say this cloud mining contract will allow you to mine indefinitely or until it's no longer profitable. And remember, as the mining difficulty increases, at some point that contract will terminate because the hash power is not sufficient enough to be profitable anymore. However, again, you can still do referrals to bump it up and keep it up, but it's a little different because, see, with a company like Bitclub, you're getting a 1,000-day contract, and as you compound it, it keeps renewing more 1,000-day contracts,
which is more equipment,
and it builds in perpetuity, which means that you're essentially acquiring more equipment over the long run.
So basically you're not just buying one piece of equipment. When you're repurchasing, you're getting into more equipment always, and that's solving the difficulty of the mining, which means you can potentially mine for life, what Sean's doing right now, which everyone on my channel, if you're getting into Bitclub Network, if you're going to do this, we want you to mine for life, and this is the way to do it. What you say, Sean?
Yeah, so start creating multiple streams of residual income that pay you in cryptocurrency. Bitclub is by far the highest paying one. Then, after that, there's a bunch of other ones that we're in. We're in Genesis, we're in Powerhouse Network now. These are all other mining programs that are lower paying and lower entry. So what'll happen is, as you're building your online marketing business, is you're gonna kind of want to have
mining,
like a sales funnel. Online marketing is mining. When you're doing this, it's the same thing, but we're
yeah.
So as you're building as you're building, essentially it's like a sales funnel is what you're building. Is you want to have low ticket offers, you want to have high ticket offers. Now, obviously, all the big money is in selling high ticket mining contracts, bringing people into networks where there's high high ticket products, high ticket services, high ticket investments.
Which is Bitclub, 4%. 4% of the world's
you know,
Bitcoin.
if you go and sell a whole bunch of founding member positions, you're gonna make a shitload of money. You know, if you bring a bunch of people.
Scam.
oh, we got something for scam. Hang on.
All right, watch this. Hey, we got something for you, Scam. Mr. Quiz.
Let's see here.
Quiz question. Watch, we're gonna show you guys something super funny right now.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
Oh.
Dumbass doesn't understand money, but always screams scam. Yeah, we deal with broke people like you all the time, bro.
Yeah, we got little haters over here. They have nothing better to do.
That's right, bro. If you're hating, it means you're either bored as fuck, you're broke as fuck, you're lonely as fuck, or all three, neither of which are very good.
All right, so basically, guys, so going into it right now, how much? Let's show them the hash rate distribution. So I want to show you guys something right now on blockchain.info. You guys got to remember, anyone that hates on you, it means you're doing something right. People that hate on you, like it's the greatest form of flattery, you know.
All right, so
there's a guy, and so you guys know on my account right now, there's a guy that I literally sent some XRP over to that won on a giveaway. Like he randomly wanted one on a live stream, so I sent over 9 XRP that was worth 15 at the time, and he's like, no, it's worth more, it's worth less now, you got to send over 15 worth. I'm like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, I blocked him, and he's been making new accounts and just scamming all my things. So you guys want to, that's him right there. That's definitely him. It's pretty fun. Do you get people like that, Sean, on your accounts?
Oh yeah, all the time.
Yeah, what do you do?
I just laugh at people.
Yeah, it's like people are so dumb sometimes, you know, like literally, if you're so broke that $15 of XRP is like all you're worried about, then you need to get a job, bro, or like mine some Bitcoin or take some of the advice. Look at you saying you promise people you can't hold. Yeah, like $15 of XRP, get a life, bro. Like I sent out like $150 of XRP in the last like 2 weeks to people.
Well, he's a loser.
Yeah, you're a loser. You're a loser, dude.
When you're prospecting mining programs, one thing you can do is you come over to blockchain.info. Now, this is the Bitcoin blockchain.info right here.
Yeah.
And you can go on the blockchain hash rate distribution, and you can see a pie chart of the largest mining pools in the world.
This is in the whole world, guys. And there's...
So let's find Bitclub on here. Bitclub's... Oh, there it is. Bitclub's on here. It's... Right now, they're at 0.5%. So, you know, like, if a mining company is on the blockchain hash rate distribution...
You don't see Genesis, you don't see hashflare.
They are really mining Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Because remember, there's a lot of fake Bitcoin mining companies out there. So another thing you can do is just go over to, like, YouTube.
Yeah.
And see if people actually visit the mining farm. You know, if there's videos and pictures of all the members like visiting the mining farm and taking tours, then you know that they have a real mining farm. But if you can't find pictures, if you can't find videos, if you can't find anyone who has actually like been there and seen it,
then it's not real.
You know, it probably doesn't even exist. So they're probably just running a Ponzi scheme.
So Bitcoin Cash went up, you guys, and like if you go to coinmarketcap or even, I mean, we can go to it if you want, but basically Bitcoin Cash went up. And it's probably because they're starting to accept it on BitPay network, or BitPay, which is a debit card. And they're also accepting it on Bitclub network, which is one of the biggest mining companies in the world. So we've seen an increase in Bitcoin Cash lately, if you look at it right there. So it's still, you know, it's still kind of holding pretty high over here. 1,294, I think. You know, a lot of people think it's going to go over 2,000 at the end of April. What is the best way for someone to get started?
Well, first you need to have. I mean, if you're talking about getting started with a company like Bitclub, you're going to need around $600 worth of Bitcoin Cash. Yep. So first you got to get the Bitcoin Cash, then you click his link in the description of this video, and then you get registered, and then it's going to ask you to get a $99 membership, and then it's going to ask you to get into the mining pool. The minimum to get into the mining pool is you're going to need the $500.
But it's a $100 membership for life.
Yeah. If you want to come in as a founding member, you need $3,500 plus the $99 membership.
And
so you can come in at any pool that you want. The main thing is you get in one of them, whichever one fits your budget. Get to a founding member as soon as possible, and build your network.
Yeah, compound too.
Yeah, I mean you can compound if you want.
But it's a great way to have a business, guys, and especially if you're mining crypto, just mining alone. I mean, Sean's made almost 2 Bitcoins just mining in the last since in the last how long would you say it took you to make 2 Bitcoins?
I started in June of 2016 with a $500. So.
Yeah, and so what's your theory on where Bitcoin's gonna go, Sean? Tell us.
Okay, well, I can show you on the global chart here what I think is going to happen to Bitcoin.
Go halves initial sign up repetition that works like US iTech. I sign up in your name, they give you a kickback. What is he saying?
Go halves in initial sign up. I don't do that. He might.
Yeah, I don't.
I don't. If you don't think he deserves the commission, go sign up under someone else. All right, I'm going to show you like what I think will happen.
All right, let's look at it.
So I mean, this is the crypto market right here as a whole. You know, this is the whole crypto market. We're at what's the market cap? 392 billion market cap.
And it hasn't really changed in the last 24 hours. So I think Binance has been freezing.
At its peak, it was at $813 billion. Billion dollars. So I think in 2018, we're going to see a massive comeback, and I think it's going to cross over into the trillions as the next wave of investors and the next wave of people that just, wake up, for lack of better words, and realize that all fiat money, the USD, the euro, the yen, that's backed by nothing is all just a big Ponzi scheme. And they're going to start getting their money out and into a better store of value, which as of right now are things like cryptocurrency, precious metals, real estate. But cryptocurrency is very easy for people to get into now, and it's getting more easy. And as I think we may see a time in 2018, where we cross over $1 trillion market cap, and when that happens, people that are like acquiring these now while we're around a 300-something billion dollar market cap, they're gonna see their portfolios, quadruple, 5x, 10x, who knows, depending on what coins you hold. We literally see coins 100x, 200x. There were even some coins that 300x'd during the period of 2017. So when that happens, again, like I was saying earlier, is you're going to want to make sure that, if you're trying to pay off a bunch of debt, or maybe you're just trying to buy a freaking house and retire, if you have the purchasing power is there in your cryptocurrency portfolio, you may want to get verified on all the exchanges that allow you to transfer this into USD into your bank. Or, you could even just hold on to it for the long run if you really believe in it. If you think it's going to, go to $1 million a coin, that could happen. Or, who knows, over the next couple of years, you're probably going to see more people selling real estate straight up for Bitcoin. And
if you guys are into cryptocurrency, it's a no-brainer to print your own money and get paid in this daily. And that's why Bitclub offers such a good starting place for this, because to do it yourself, the electricity cost, the cooling, then the difficulty where you're not joining a mining pool, it doesn't really make sense. But if you're joining a company like Bitclub where they mine, between 1% and 4% of the world's Bitcoin, right now it's like 0.5, it changes all the time, then you guys could actually have a rig hooked up in your name, you're mining for life. It's a kind of a no-brainer. As mass adoption happens with Bitcoin, wouldn't you say, Sean, that this is going to be like, you see how your profits go up once you make your commissions in Bitclub? As it goes up, you can make a lot more money by just sitting there holding it, and that's what's happened with you, I've noticed.
Yeah, well, you see, if you look on the chart here, like, one of my mentors taught me, all you have to do to make a lot of money in this world is identify a trend before it becomes trendy and position yourself. So I saw this trend in cryptocurrency way back here over the summer of 2016. And I saw this trend because I saw, what has the cryptocurrency market done in the past?
But we're still in the beginning.
I can show you back here, this is what it's done in the past. This was 2013. Do you see this? This already happened in the past.
2013.
And then there was a bear market, a lot of negativity, a lot of propaganda, a lot of FUD, fear, uncertainty, doubt spread by the media, a lot of people panic selling. A lot of people weren't aware of the evolution of the whole global monetary system that cryptocurrency is causing to happen, and they sold off all their stuff. They freaked out. They, right here. But a lot of people, they realized that the Ponzi scheme, fiat money, the USD, all this stuff isn't sustainable. It's time for something better, and they just had faith in it. They believed in it,
and it's computer
programming. And now look what happened here. So it happened again, right here. And now we're at that other point where the people that, if history repeats itself, the people that are positioning themselves now while the market is in the 300 billions, if we do see it hit $1 trillion or above, those people are going to be the ones to profit. Those are the people that are going to be paying off their student loan debt, paying off their mortgages.
And so, you know, to add to that, guys, it's like in this day and age, with like what we're seeing right now, is a lot more people coming into crypto. A lot of people have been selling off. You know, whether it's the Chinese Lunar New Year or people just were, you know, afraid. But it created some of the best buying times. I know Sean bought a lot. I've been buying a lot on these dips right now because we know that, you know, like as tax season comes up, as you know, from the global charts and history, the price always comes back up. And if it comes back up, then we all are going to make a lot of money. You bought salt. Tell me what you bought recently. Salt for like.
Well, I've invested in like over 20 different cryptocurrencies, but it all starts with Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is like the entry coin. Once you start acquiring Bitcoin, you can diversify your investment portfolio very easily into all the other different cryptocurrencies. And literally, we have seen some of these cryptocurrencies 10x, 20x, 50x, 100x. So you know, just once you get the Bitcoin, start figuring out which other ones you like, which other ones you believe in. And, you know, there's no limit to how much money you can make if you start building networks and generating residual income and building a brand for yourself and marketing and focusing on your personal development and your financial education and all that stuff that we teach to do. If you start doing this, you will be able to replace your income of your job. You'll be able to travel the world. You'll have more freedom. So that's what we're doing here with cryptocurrency, is we're creating freedom and we're teaching other people how to do it.
Yeah, and you know what I mean? Create your guys' freedom. I do these new channels to show you good coins to invest in, but you know, the basic coin of all of it, the gold standard, is Bitcoin. That's why we're talking about Bitcoin mining with Bitclub. You know, it's like you guys should all be in doing this too, because if you're going to invest in all these different coins, and you'll be getting paid in it daily, which is way better. What altcoins are still discounted prices in your opinions that first come to mind after the dip? Well, I'm going to get into that. I'm going to do a video on that.
You see, right now, everything is discounted,
yeah.
because we just went from an $800-something billion market cap down to a 300.
Yeah, we're only at 390 right now, guys.
So everything is discounted right now.
Everything.
If you're looking at it from, you know, from a trader perspective, and if you believe that the history is going to repeat itself, then everything is discounted right now.
If you think about it too, I mean, just think about like the market was at 830 billion. Right now it's at 390. It's probably slowly creeping back up after the Lunar New Year and tax to that $600 billion mark, probably in mid-March. And then in April, if we can get back to that 830, then all these coins, when they're at a low right now, you could buy them in possibly 2-3x. You know, Tron was at 30 cents. What is it now? 3? What if that thing goes back up? I mean, that could be like a 10x opportunity. It doesn't matter what coin you choose. It just matters how much you put on and how much you put in, because say if you put $1,000 on one and it 2x's, that's $2,000. You know what I mean? Then you have $2,000. It doesn't matter which one it is. It just, you can convert any of them over back to Bitcoin and put them back in your bank account. You just got to look at the coins that are a good utility and where they've gone, what all-time high they've been before. And when that market cap goes back up, then, you know, this could be a buying time for any good coin that you think could hit that all-time high again, that has a good utility or if it's a useful coin.
Yeah, another thing too is once you start getting Bitcoin and Ethereum, you can start investing in ICOs, which are initial coin offerings, which allows you to get these tokens before they hit the exchanges, so you can potentially get them at an even lower price and then capitalize even more. You know, there's a lot of opportunity in ICO investing, because think about it like this: like getting a coin during the ICO phase is like buying the product at wholesale, and then before it gets sent out to the distributors. So you're getting it at a better deal. Now it can be risky because you need to make sure that you pick the right coins, but you know, there's other trainings, and as you go through this learning curve, you're going to learn how to prospect ICOs. You're going to learn how to use the exchanges. You're going to learn how to like check into the development team and all that stuff. So once you start acquiring Bitcoin and Ethereum, and I'm not talking about like, oh, I bought $100 worth of Bitcoin. I'm talking about like you've created a business that's paying you residually in Bitcoin and Ethereum, where you're making, you know, thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. You can start flipping ICOs,
which is exactly what Bitclub is. What we're talking about.
So yeah, Bitclub's one of my residual income streams.
But we're also looking into a few other ones. I'm going to do a video on called the Power. What is it? Power Network.
Yeah, there's other ones besides Bitclub too. Like if you don't have enough money to come into a program like Bitclub, You know, you could join a lower ticket mining company like Powerhouse
Genesis.
Network. I would say Genesis, but they're sold out of contracts. So you can't, you know, that one's out until they get more contracts. For Bitcoin, anyways.
I'm gonna jump on Bitclub. Yeah, I would do Bitclub, you guys, because I mean I'm making money on it. I've made like almost $2,000 off just doing you know, some commissions off it so far, and I'm just getting my mining hooked up, and I think it's just makes the most sense. You know, I'm into cryptocurrency. I'm sure you guys are too.
What's up,
if you're
What's up,
watching
Maddie?
this channel. So getting into mining was a no-brainer. And watching Sean profit for the last year, I was like, what am I doing? Like, I need to be in a company that's doing well. And like, when you found Bitclub, you were just like, wow, this is a great company. You were searching for something.
Yeah, well, what happens, like, I used to do online advertising programs. I used to be an affiliate for online advertisement services like pay-per-click ads, banner ads, website ads, login ads, things like that. And all these advertising companies at the time were using PayPal, and they were having problems with PayPal freezing up members' accounts and freezing up business accounts. There were literally advertising companies that had millions and millions and millions of dollars frozen. So they all started using Bitcoin because Bitcoin solves a problem that we have in the monetary system, right? Before Bitcoin, everyone had to use a third party basically to ask permission to send money over the internet. You had to PayPal, you had to ask them permission. The bank, you have to ask them permission to do a wire transfer. Yeah. And they can freeze your account. They can deny you that permission. Essentially, if you're keeping your money in a third-party bank like Bank of America or in PayPal, it's no longer your money. You don't control that. They can freeze your account and take your money.
It's like you're a slave. You're like a slave.
Anytime they want. But Bitcoin solves that problem because it's decentralized, and the transactions are confirmed on a decentralized network, and there's nothing any bank, government, or third party can do to stop a transaction from happening on the Bitclub network or Bitcoin network. And there's nothing they can do to like freeze your account because you're the only one that controls the private keys to your Bitcoin wallets.
And that's why we promote Bitcoin. That's why I make news video channels on cryptocurrencies, is because this is the future, guys. You know, it's a no-brainer to start mining it and get paid in this daily, whether it's Ethereum. For like Ether Delta, there's exchanges out there that all these Ethereum tokens
links in the description of this live stream for all the stuff we're talking about.
Yeah, so basically getting into this is a no-brainer. It's just like you get paid in this daily, and if you can join a company where you don't have to, where you can build it up and not have to work a job that you hate every day, and you like cryptocurrency, then why not do it? You know what I mean, Sean? Like, why not like be in a company that like pays you?
One thing I've noticed is that the biggest problem that 99% of the people have in the United States is they don't have enough money, and most of them work all freaking day long.
I hate concreting,
and they still don't have enough money.
He's concreting. He's like, I hate concreting.
Even though they work harder and harder and harder all day, 5 days a week, 6 days a week, 8 hours a day, 10 hours a day, they still don't have enough money. So what we figured out how to do is solve that problem by teaching people how to build an online business within the cryptocurrency niche
with the product, with a good product.
Yeah, with
it's not BitConnect.
Yeah, not. We're trying to avoid Ponzi schemes like BitConnect. You know, we're trying to identify the companies that are going to last for years and years and years and years to come. We want to identify the coins that are going to have usability, that are going to solve problems in the monetary system, that are going to stick around for years and years and years and years to come.
So basically, if you guys do what we showed you, build your network, you know, mine Bitcoin with Bitclub and start building it, you can actually make a lot of money. And this is like, it's not going away. People go visit the facility all the time. They mine, they're on the blockchain.info. We've seen they mine the most Bitcoin. We'll show you the facility real quick. Sean's gonna go and we'll just show you what it looks like. And people go visit all the time. You know, we actually hung out with people over the weekend. We live in, tell them where we live right now, in Las Vegas.
Yeah, I live in Las Vegas, and there was recently, and I'll show you, like, actually my sponsor in the
company. It's in Iceland. He wants to see the facility.
Okay, I can, let me pull up the video in here. Hang on 1 second.
Yeah, we can just go to YouTube, too.
Yeah, it's right here. We got a YouTube link. So here's a bunch of photos of it. It's located in Iceland. I'll look up here on the top right. See it? So this is their mining farm in Iceland.
So you get a rig hooked up in your name, guys.
There's some more photos of it down here.
When the rig goes under, you've already repurchased into new rigs, so you are mining for life. You can mine for life with this company. I mean, there's no other company where you're mining for life.
So
you're just buying hash power on the other ones.
Here's some videos you can see of the mining farm.
This is why we love this company. It's like, it's awesome. And you get paid a lot of money. This is the company to grow.
Frank says, Patrick, how long have you been with Bitclub?
I've been with Bitclub a couple months now, and I've already made like $2,000 just off commissions.
So a lot of members go and visit the mining farm in Iceland. They do tours all the time. They do company
You can go visit it
there. Like
yeah.
you can go visit it. It's there. We know it's there. We know they're really mining Bitcoin. They have a public. They know they're on the blockchain hash rate distribution. They have a public record of all the blocks mined of their hash rates. You can go to bitclub.com.
They're up to date. They're helping people not get hit with fees. They're using Bitcoin Cash.
Yeah, so you can go into bitclub.pool.com and you can see the pool stats. So they actually give you a public record of, you know, all their statistics, their hash rates right here, the blocks that they mine. Like, this is the most transparent Bitcoin mining pool / affiliate program that I've found. They are public and transparent about everything. They hide nothing.
Why are they happy to give greater profits when they can give another Genesis? It could be another Genesis.
Because they're not Genesis. That's why. Like, it's, you know, Bitclub, what it is, it's technically, it's a hybrid of a network marketing company with Bitcoin mining. So you see, the thing about like network marketing is that most network marketing companies, they're selling you some like potions or some lotions or some fruit juice or some energy drinks or something like that. It's a product that has a shelf life, and you have to buy a starter kit with all these products. And if you don't sell and recruit, you are guaranteed to make zero profit. But when your product is Bitcoin mining hardware, you can join a network marketing company like this, do absolutely no selling and no recruiting, and still start generating profits from the Bitcoin mining hardware. So that's why this is a very unique opportunity for network marketers.
Or for anyone.
And you know what you're gonna find is you will find a lot of network marketers that join companies like Isogenics and Visalis and these health and wellness product companies where they tried to make money, got no results. And a lot of those people will jump ship into something like this where they can show a result, they can show profits before they've actually sold or recruited anyone into the company.
And you can make a lot. You make way more than your investment back mining.
Yeah, I mean, I've made way more back just mining. Even if I were to do no recruiting at all with this company, because you saw I put in $500 into the mining pool, and to this day it's
like almost two.
It's paid 1.4 something Bitcoin to me. Completely on autopilot, no selling, no recruiting.
And to give you guys a little, now that he just hit 2 founder positions, it's been shown on all the graphs with Bitclub Network. We just got done looking at this. With 2 founder positions, which you can get from your original pool, you can make, it said you can make 10 Bitcoin in 5 years. Remember that we looked at the statistics.
There's some people that believe you can hit those kind of numbers based off the statistics in the past. I make no guarantees to the future because I'm not a fortune teller and I'm not a psychic. But what I do is I will show you my past results and I'll show you the kind of earnings that I've received.
And let's look at it real quick.
And I've done that for ever since I joined the company.
Let's see your results real quick.
I've been documenting my journey with this company.
How have you been successful recruiting online? We'll send you a video.
I've got other training videos that you can watch that'll show you exactly what I do.
We'll send you guys training videos.
Every method, every strategy that I've learned from my mentors, I put together in trainings that we give you guys all for free when you join this network.
Okay, keep going. See, they're starting to do Bitcoin Cash payments. And looking at this right now, guys, you can see it mining. Look at 1.4 Bitcoin. Show us how much Bitcoin you made on both positions real quick one more time.
Okay, I can show you my all-time withdrawal from this top position right here. That's right there. That's
the link is in the description if you guys want to join. If you're in my network, you're in Sean's. Explain them that.
Yeah, so because of the way that this network builds out, this is a network marketing company where you have an upline and a downline, and it's a binary tree, so you can potentially get spillover signups, and the larger your network grows, the more money you make, regardless of if people under you started selling and recruiting and duplicating. All of it will come back up to you.
And mining though.
Yeah, mining and that's completely separate from the mining profits.
Yeah, the mining profits, alone are worth it.
So that's how, if you see here on my on my all-time withdrawal on my summary,
it's on the link in the description and any of my videos. Check it out.
So that's how, with this top position, that's how I've withdrawn 18.9485 Bitcoin, is because I invested in the mining and then I built a network and I just vlogged about it on my YouTube. As I went through learning how to use mining companies.
It says my upline isn't passing me down early. My upline isn't passing me down. Wish I had joined you guys earlier.
Yeah, you can create another account.
But he's already mining on one. All right, so
mine on another.
Yeah, just mine on another one. Right. So, but yeah, that's it. That's what we wanted to show you guys. Let's look at, go to the pictures that we already looked at the pictures of the facility, just people joining them.
Yeah, we got everything here. Like, everything's transparent with this company.
Yeah.
That's why we suggest, like, make this the first one that you build. And then once this one's profiting, you can start diversifying into other coins. You can start diversifying into other passive income programs. You can create multiple streams of residual income. You can create an asset portfolio that might 10x or 20x or 100x over the next couple of years, because we don't really know how we don't really know how high this cryptocurrency stuff's going to go. But all I know is one thing is for sure, that everyone has already figured out that the centralized banking system and the United States dollar and the euro and the yen, all this stuff is all just a big Ponzi scheme that's eventually going to collapse.
And so the cryptocurrency is the answer to keep us going into new generations to make money, you know, whether it's Ripple and people think it's all into banks, like you can make money, you know, holding Ripple, and then you can sell it off and then, you know, spend that as real money on your BitPay debit card. With Bitclub Network, you're getting paid in this. You can do referrals. You are mining Bitcoin. It is just, you can mine for life with your compounding. It just makes a lot of sense to be involved with a program like this if you're doing Bitcoin, if you're into cryptocurrency. You know, you'll see way more profits. That's how Sean lives a free life, not 9 to 5. You know what I mean? Like, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of people doing this, and there's going to be a lot more people doing this. And as the current, you know, the current system in the United States continues to fail more and more and more people, which is the compulsory education system, go to school and get a job. You know, people tried that and they all are struggling so bad. So as this happens, more and more people are going to become entrepreneurs. More and more people are going to wake up and realize, oh shit, we all got duped by the Federal Reserve and these centralized bankers and their fiat money Ponzi scheme, and they're going to look for an alternative.
So if you guys,
we already found it, and we already figured out how to do it.
Yeah. So with Bitclub, this is just the one we like to use because it's the best. But I mean, we will if there's if we like Genesis, and we'll talk about the mining LITECOIN, right? Talk about mining with the power one, the new one coming out.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot more mining opportunities coming out. There's going to be a lot more coins coming out, and the main key here is that we position ourselves so that we can capitalize on all this stuff. But you got to start acquiring Bitcoin. That's like the entry coin.
Yeah, and there is they are going to start using fiat to pay on Bittrex for different coins and stuff, but Bitcoin is going to be the gold standard, guys, and it's always been. It's not going to go away. With the market cap jumps up, Bitcoin's still going to be at #1. I think Neo might do pretty good. Neo is a pretty good utility coin for the future. I was looking at that, and it just depends. You just got to get yourself in. You got to be an entrepreneur in today's world. There's really no better way to be. Like,
I agree.
Yeah, like that's what I think. Do you guys have any questions out there? Or is that that explain a lot to you? I'm gonna do some more videos too. I didn't put out a lot of videos lately, but I'm gonna do one on altcoins.
Frank says you made
top
more
100.
off the networking.
All of us men making money and perpetuating the wage gap. It's true.
Networking
So basically, I've worked jobs
fascinating.
like I didn't like right now, and now I figured out helping people with crypto, helping them learn about the news, helping them mine Bitcoin where they can actually make money and do what Sean's doing, what I'm doing. It helps you live life better when you're getting paid in this while you're sleeping. I mean, that just makes sense. And you can wake up one day and have Bitcoin be worth a lot more, or any of these cryptocurrencies be worth way more than you started out with. So when you're mining it, when you're mining it, just makes sense. It makes sense to be involved with a company that you can get paid in this every day. Like looking at Sean's profit. Just explain how much you made, just some daily profits that you've like woken up to over the weekend. Then you've loaded your BitPay debit card and spent it. Yeah.
I mean, I've withdrawn over 20 Bitcoins from this one position. You know, with Bitcoin trading at a little under 10 grand right now. You know, you can do the math on what kind of income that is, and you can divide that up over a year. You know, that's an average of like almost 20 grand a month. This account, my top position, it pretty consistently will do about a little over 10 G's a month right now. But with my other positions and everything else, like, you know, this has set up a very nice 6-figure income for me.
6-figure income, guys.
What I've done is I'm flipping this into a 7-figure income, and I'm just putting everything out there on our YouTube channels about the strategies and the methods that we're using to do this, so that other people can join our network and get the same kind of results.
I'm investing into property, diversifying both ways. Nice.
Yeah, that's something, again, like I plan to do that as well. You know, there's even sites coming up, like you can go to Bitcoin-Real Estate, and they have all these listings of houses that you can buy straight up with Bitcoin. And I mean, there's
like
still
Salt coin.
Yeah, there's another
Debitum?
cryptocurrency coming out. Well, it's already out. It's called Saltcoin, and what they're trying to do is make it so that you can get a fiat money loan backed by a cryptocurrency asset as collateral.
Yep.
So that's one more disruptive technology that people are working on to cut out the banks, cut out the middleman, and you know, be able to get like a property loan, or I mean like a mortgage, without having to deal with the banks.
Exactly. And so like that's one thing I would look at. Some other ones that I'll just tell you guys real quick. I'm gonna make a video on it, but maybe Sean's like to hear about this too.
We've been at this about an hour. So hey, I'm gonna end my live stream here on Facebook. Very nice chatting with everyone. Frank says
I'm gonna go over Ethereum, ARC. I actually wrote some down that I wanted to go over. Wax One, Tron, Steam. These are the ones that I see doing really good, guys.
Potentially, yeah.
Gas, Neo, Substratum,
Right,
Neblio.
See you guys.
I would say KuCoin, Binance Coin. Binance is going to be like the most popular exchange going into the future, guys. So that coin could easily go over $100 if the market cap goes up. You know, these exchange coins that like if everyone starts using it, they haven't scaled yet. But I mean, you could just think they only put on the top coins on that one. So that could be like the Walmart of, you know, cryptocurrency. So I would take a look at that. Sean, we're going to do more videos, more live streams together. You know, I'm very thankful to have Sean come on this podcast and help you guys learn about cryptocurrencies. You know, we do love you guys. You guys are all awesome out there. You know, we're here to support you. We're here to show you good techniques to make money. That's all we're not trying to scam you. We're not trying to BitConnect you. We're just trying to show you good ways to make money and have a better life.
Great chatting with all you guys.
KuCoin and Binance Coin are gonna be good in the future, guys. And yeah, just keep an eye out. I think the market will come back around. You know, I'm gonna make a video on this, but I think it'll come back around. You know, the end of March, beginning of April. Hopefully, you know, if it starts rising right now. If this Binance hack, if people don't think Binance got hacked or whatever they think it happened, you know, even if it didn't get hacked and like the account's just frozen right now, and tonight we see a little correction and the market goes down a little bit because it's been hovering at that 390, we still could start going up to that $600 billion mark and then get back up to where we were, that 800 trillion, because cryptocurrency is still in the early phases. It's not mass adopted yet. There's a lot more cards coming out like LitePay, like BitPay. You know, even with Bitcoin Cash being used on Bitclub network and being used on BitPay debit card right now, there's also LitePay coming out and LitePal for merchants. So there's a lot of debit cards, and like Starbucks is starting to use. Tell me what's talking about Starbucks. Like Starbucks is starting to accept coins now for
there was an article recently, and I'll show it on my Facebook right here.
We'll just kind of go into you guys real quick
on Crypto Scoop. Starbucks plans to start accepting cryptocurrencies.
You
so
know,
we're seeing it happen.
We're seeing the trend happen right now, you guys. This is not, you know, we saw that also, you know, the CEO said they were going to start using cryptocurrencies on at Starbucks. There was a bunch of other news that came out saying like Litecoin is going to be used a lot more places. This is still the beginning. A lot more people that haven't got involved in cryptocurrencies, we're probably going to see them start getting involved at places like Starbucks, at Amazon. They start saying, hey, we're going to start using cryptocurrencies. Even the government just came out yesterday at an SEC meeting with the CFTC. It's like the Trade Commission. And they said, we're going to do no harm to cryptocurrencies. We're only going to go after the scam ones that are like BitConnect, that aren't doing anything. So, I mean, even the government's starting to like it. He's like, yeah, my kids don't like stocks. They like cryptocurrencies. We're seeing the evolution where even the government they're having a hard time controlling cryptocurrency now. It's, you know, mining Bitcoin, being involved with a Bitclub network and getting yourself mining is just so important in today's world. Getting yourself out of like a job you don't like, you know, you start promoting things, do referrals, you know, build yourself up, you know, do whatever you can do to better your life. And cryptocurrency is a way to do it. And that's why I do these news videos for you guys.
Get your freedom back.
Exactly. What would you say, Sean? Why are we here in this world? What are we trying to do?
I'm here to like just have as many fun experiences as I can and evolve consciously, but it's very difficult to do that if you don't have financial abundance. So that's the main goal, is to create wealth and to identify trends before they become trendy and create more wealth, and then help other people do the same thing. That way we all rise up together.
Let's all rise up together. Everyone be nice to your fellow person. Teach people, you know, we teach people, you guys, this is free information. You know, we don't own Bitclub Network. We're just trying to say, you know, this is a good company to join. You know, even Sean mines Litecoin. You know, I mine Litecoin. Show them your Litecoin mining real quick on Genesis. We'll just show you. We do other programs too. We just want to show you guys like multiple ways to make money.
Yeah,
Look,
so,
there's $24,000 he had in that account.
So these are LITECOIN mining payouts from Genesis minings. You can see each date right here. You can see each day I'm getting around 0.1, 0.14, 0.14, 0.13, 0.15. You know, here's one for 2.9. Here's one for 0.1 or 0.15. So we're getting, you know, we're mining all kinds of different coins. We're setting up all kinds of streams of income on here.
Yeah. So this is it, guys. We want to help you guys, you know, have a better life. That's it. You know, we've been on this for a while now. I'm gonna try to go work out. But you want to say later to my channel over here, Sean?
See you guys. Great chatting with you. We appreciate you all. We'll be in touch.
You guys will be on. We'll have Sean on here way more. And much love to all you guys. You know, be nice to your fellow human. You know, teach them cryptocurrencies that they don't know about it, and try to you know, don't let, you know, buy on the dips. You know, sell on the tips. That's it. All right, peace out, guys.